and action. Need to get chalk. I should get chalk. Take 121. I see me, it's a B on your screens. Welcome to my first official YouTube video or YouTube channel. And I say first official because I am from the Three Vagabonds. That's a YouTube channel with me and my brothers. We started it, wow, it's gonna be a while now. We started it in 2020 when we first moved to South Korea. Yeah, so the reason I'm actually starting my own channel now is when I first came, everybody was like, oh, start a YouTube channel. Obviously because people want to see what life is like in South Korea. And yeah, it's a thing. But I really actually struggled with the idea of starting my own YouTube channel. Like, I am literally staring at 3 camera lenses, a ring light that is blasting my eyes. I'm sitting by myself and I'm talking to a camera. Like, I don't think people understand how awkward, first of all, it is. But I think because it's my first video, I assume it gets better. But like, wow guys, it's actually pretty stressful, which is why you'll see me with my and this is why in the next videos you're probably gonna see me holding this cup. It has I should put chamomile tea, but I'm not nervous. Anyway, I'll be drinking tea. This is only so that I can decide what am I gonna do with my hands when I'm doing a sit down. Like, what do people do with their hands? Like, I think a lot of people like film in like the bathroom or while they're doing get ready, so you know they've got like some sort of distraction, or they film like while they're standing up, so you can't see their arms and what they're doing. Yeah, but also I prefer to have something that like controls my arms, because for some reason it makes me calm down and focus on one thing. Whereas if I'm fully like moving around and expressing, then it's gonna be a story time. I'll be introducing myself for like 30 minutes. So no. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a walk. We're going to take a walk to a cafe, and along this walk I'm going to do a voiceover where I actually talk about myself, what we're going to what you're going to expect from this channel. And yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it, and in the end have you guys subscribed to my YouTube channel. Cheers guys. Cheers. I need to stop saying cheers. Cheers. Nakabora, honestly. So firstly, where are we? Well, I am currently walking the streets of Seogwipo, which is a small city in Jeju. Jeju is an island in South Korea. Small city, other people like to be fancy and act, you know, above. And by that I mean mainlanders. Mainlanders call this rural, so I guess in their heads this is rural. Or I would say Seogwipo is more of like a town more than anything. But yeah, there's also pretty like many sides to Seogwipo. Like if you want city, in this particular road, if I turn, yeah, one on that side, if I turn on right, that side there's more like city vibes. But I chose to go this way because around these times it's pretty much empty. It's quiet, it's winter compared to summer, because wow, summer in Jeju, who busy. Every little space, every little corner, there is somebody picnicking with their family. These bundles of joys and bicycles everywhere. And I'm like, you know what? I can't imagine vlogging these streets. Kasama. But yeah, so walking up and down this time, I know that there's no one going to be there in Chinese. I know that there won't be a lot of people in the streets. Yeah, which makes vlogging a bit more comfortable. And this is the route I normally take, like when I take long walks, especially like late in the evening, even like late at night. These are the streets that I walk because in South Korea, guys. Yeah. So you're not really gonna see much in these streets. You're literally gonna see buildings and street, building and street, building and street. So it is at that point where I just suggest that you put me in your pocket or put me somewhere while you blast me so you can hear me. Clean, wash the dishes, wash your makeup brushes, do something, man. Some action. Because honestly, until I get to the cafe, but even then, you don't necessarily have to be like staring me in my eyes. You're not gonna see my eyes anyway, or are you? Anyway, sorry. I have thoughts amongst thoughts, mid thoughts within the thoughts. So don't mind me. I'll have a 3-way conversation. Killy one. Anyway, what did I want to say? I lost my train of thoughts. Oh yeah, I was saying that because this is how I watch like people sit down. Like I put them somewhere, or yeah, mostly on the table. Like I'll put my phone on a stand or something, and then I'll do the dishes or I'll cook. Ooh, who cook? Me? Wow. Or I'll be busy, man. Just instead of just sitting and watching eye to eye, I see you, you see me, we are seeing each other. Okay, now let's get to the main course. So, my ID name is Babato. I go by many names in these streets, many. And judging by the name that like someone refer me by, or or call me by, I can like then tell how we actually know each other. So the first runner up is Karabo. Who used to call me like that? I suspect it was my cousin. Let me not drag her. But anyway, Karabo, aka KD. This is a name mostly known like by my childhood friends, right up until childhood friends and family. Yeah. Right through to grade 6, grade 7. Yeah. What can I tell you about Karabo? Karabo, man, was a chilled girl, man. Nothing much, nothing fancy about Karabo. This was until grade 6, grade 7. When the girls started forcing friendships. I don't know why. No, actually I do know why. I was fine. I was doing great by myself. And then, you know what? That's a story time for another time. But anyway, I ended up in this group of girlies who didn't like me, and I just stayed for 2 years. Got Goa, hurt myself, went through so much. And by hurt myself, I mean I stayed where I could clearly see that you're not wanted here. Yo, guys, it actually it's not a mini story, but there was one time, I'll never forget it. I was in grade 7, and I was sitting in the classroom, and it was about to be break, and then one of the girlies in this so-called group came to me, and she's like, I don't think I want to be seen with you in the school anymore, because people are talking and like reputation. And I was like, but what did I do? Because I didn't do anything. She was just like, it's not you, it's me. That is generally how the conversation went, I promise you. But yeah, anyway, that's Karabo, and that's her story, and that's that on that. And then I went to high school. Guys, high school, I did a whole spin, a whole turn, a whole flip. And that's where the persona Batso B was born. Batso B. Just hearing the name Batso B makes me cringe a little because wow. That sweetie pie, that honey, that girl. Guys, Batso B, pa. Batso B was forward. Batso B believed, I don't know what ground she walked on, but she walked on that ground. Guys, neke papa nkare azange ka go the previous years, like as if life had always been roses and sunshine, and Batso B, guys. I used to believe I was the it. Anyway, first day of high school, this is Batso B. She is recruiting other girls, other grade 8s, because the high school I went to was a high school that had a primary and a high school, and I didn't go to the primary. So I was literally poking people. literally, this is me poking people. In I think it was an assembly. Yo, I was so forward. I'm poking people in assembly and I'm asking them, hey, are you new or are you like kind of whatever, graduate from the grade 7? And then if they said no, they were new, then I was like, okay, we are friends. And if they said they're not new, then I was like, okay, we can't be friends. And then I'd continue poking everybody else. By the end of that day, I had a squad of 12 people. Oh my goodness. I still remember this because we're standing by the netball court. And I was standing there feeling myself like, yes, feeling myself. I'm like, okay, girl, I see you. But yeah. Yo, guys, Batso B used to go out. I was the girl who was in the mix of everything. Oh my goodness. And also because I moved around a lot in my whole life in general. So I knew a lot of people. I knew a lot of people from different schools, different hoods. I knew people from like different transports that I would take. Yeah. So hey, I knew people, guys. And I was forward. I knew people in different schools, and to a point where I would, I would walk up to a school after school, and I'd text on my BBM, hey, I'm BBM on Facebook, but I think I used to post somewhere like, hey, I'm at this is a school, who wants to hang? Yes, I was those people. Like my BBM literally had squads of people from different schools, mainly Joburg South and Joburg West. Like that's where you would find me. And I was also, guys, I was in a group. Actually, what wasn't I doing? I was in a group called the B Fam, and listen, guys, if you know the B Fam, I highly suspect that you must be married with 4 kids by now. Please don't bore me. Oh yes, what else? I'm trying to think of what else I can tell you about Patu B. Patu B used to love singing. Patu B loved singing, and I would send voice notes to people unprovoked. Guys, let's not unprovoked again. Like, please look at the dictionary for the spelling of unprovoked, because that was Eke. I was sending voice notes to people singing. Please do not ask me why, because to this day I have zero idea why. But told you I was the girl that I thought that I was. And what else? It got to a point. Not even got to a point. In that same grade 8 year, I sang a whole entire duet with my best friend in front of Pamgwa, the whole school. Please, guys, this duet was coached by a whole former idol contestant. Miss George needs to explain how she let that happen, and Tebu as a friend needs to explain how we let that happen. How did we go up? We rehearsed and went. I sang in front of a whole entire school of humans. Shooketh. But obviously we can tell by now Patsopi was a lottie, full character, what, and then we closed that chapter. Patsopi went until grade like 10 or so, and then Patsopi started to simmer down and dissolve. I'm gonna rest Patsopi there. So and then life served me lemons, and I didn't have the ingredients for lemonade, and then I just became this Batso. Yes, then I became Batso without the B. Pela B, the B stood for Beyonce. I'm pretty sure I was the Beyonce that I thought I was in my head. I'm gonna wrap it up there, because clearly my names have got stories for days, and I'm not about to bore you guys on my first video. But maybe I'll think about it. I'll make another video and continue. I don't know how I will continue, but because then you need to meet CS, and then we get to meet Zippy the writer, who will then make you understand the goal or the vision of this channel. Hi Bazalani, let me not keep you or hold you against your will. Nkare le mametse pina ya deep house. I'm gonna cut this video here. I hope you guys will be joining and subscribing and going down this journey with me. Let me end it here, right here by this cafe with this book that I've been reading since forever, because the English in this book showed me flames all my life. Okay guys, I'm out. Bye.